Great. Speaking of CGB, this is a deck list he had posted on Twitter that looked kind of sweet. So it's just like kind of black, white, mid-range fair stuff. We've got Blood on the Snow as a sweeper to pick back up quality threats. It's leaning on the learn mechanic a little bit with Professor fetching up either land fixing or bombs the top or a way to rebuy your Kaya out of the bin. We've got Deadly Dispute here, which lets us sacrifice some Dorkos to generate some card advantage, as well as ramping us to get to this ahead of curve. And yeah, and I agree with you, Jake the Man. We've talked about this before. I think Vanishing Verse is hands down the best 2-mana removal spell in this format, and it's not particularly close. So getting to play 4 copies of that in our interactive deck sounds great. So let's dive on into some games. Standard 22 with this, and see how it goes. Hey, WMB, thanks for the brand new Prime. There's a ton of great people you can send that to every single month here on Twitch. Thanks for sending it this way this month. Well, thanks for taking some time out of your day to do that. I think this is probably too slow on the draw, right? I don't think I can keep a hand that doesn't do anything till turn 3 in the dark. This hand's much better. Look at that, chat. Real hands have curves. We'll bottom the Spellbinder here. Oh, I didn't change scenes. I left the Coalescence Apparel banner up on the deck tech scene, but I forgot to, sorry. I mentioned it earlier. I redid some of my stream stuff yesterday, and it has my normal flow of things off, so if I forget to do that again, remind me. Thanks for the sub-gift, Pierogi. Arena has had a cube stuff for a while now, Thopter. If you haven't been keeping up. They blue-green? Green-white. Interesting. We're going to block the Werewolf Pack leader here, and then sacrifice to Deadly Dispute and make a couple of treasures. Oh, gosh. Deadly Dispute off the Ghast actually gives you turn 3 Kaya if you want it, huh? It's kind of sick. Man, they're about to have a lot. They're about to draw a lot of cards. Can we make a command about the audio sync? Is the game audio really far? Actually, that's a question. Is the game audio off too, or just my microphone? It'll help me for debugging later. I guess I play Professor plus Eyetwitch here so I can double block one of these. I think I actually want a Mascot Exhibition. Game audio seems fine, it's just the microphone. Here's some board clicks. Oh, they have snakeskin veil, sure. You know, honestly, just gonna get another one of these. You know, one thing I can try really quick, I'm gonna unplug and replug my camera and see if that does it. That's a quick fix, at least, that I can try. Check 2, hey 2. Super Strange, thanks for the 50 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Still there. All right. Nothing else I can do then. Can we make a command for the audio desync and I will debug it tonight off stream rather than skipping the stream to debug midstream? That's the funky part, is some people are saying it's out of sync and some people aren't. So it might be on Twitch's end, but it also might be with what I'm sending up to Twitch. Like, there's debugging issues like that are really complicated, and I'm not gonna stop being live to do it now. I'm also interested to see if the YouTube recordings have the issue, because the YouTube records separately on my system. And then with this extra treasure in the 6th land, we actually get to Mascot Exhibition again next turn. The question is it going to be enough to overcome all the cards these things have drawn? The answer to that might very well be no. This is the part where they have like 2 more Rangers Guiles and just savage me. One blood on the snow, please. Ah, okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. It was where I was waiting for it. Everything suddenly makes sense. Blood on the snow. Blood on the snow. Yeah, these exhibitions are good, but these things, they've been drawing 3 cards a turn for a lot of turns now, so I assume we're dead. Just have a pretty endless flow of gas here. Alright, kill me. Wish granted, shit. I apologize for the vigorous typing while we were dying here. I'm publishing the Historic Horizons video on YouTube real quick. For the follow. Big water. Yeah, seems great. Ooh, we've got our turn 3 Kaya. It's exciting. I don't even know if turn 3 Kaya is good here, but it's an option. The Shambling Ghast might just be blocking. What's going on? The Taste, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I was gonna trade here. Get my token. And honestly, it feels like we're just getting Exhibition most of the time. The gameplay is just like ramp up into this, it feels like. The old black-white ramp deck. I tried Duck Doolittle.
I will not fail. So die already. My army.
Oh, BZ, thanks for the brand new Prime. Welcome to the channel. Swipe that right away.
Battle does not quell my fury.
I mean, it's big news, gentlemen. It's honestly some of the biggest Magic news we've probably had since Arena was introduced, honestly. It's a lot of cards. It is a lot of cards. Whew! Opponent did not have Embercleave there. Very lucky for us. Are you asking, can you donate for a Trelasa deck today, Super Strange? If so, yes, you definitely can. I do not have a second deck necessarily queued up. Did I just like Blood on the Snow and get back my Skullport Merchant? Actually, what if I Blood on the Snow, get back the Professor, get another Mascot Exhibition? I think I'm actually kind of into it. Oh, did I miss a thing? Oh, you did, Super Strange. Sorry about that. Oh, I need to put some thought into this. So, Yeah, I don't even think... do you have a sideboard here, even? I don't think you do. Yeah, so that one... I thought you were talking about a standard deck. I could do that one Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday this week. Let me know what would work best for you. Because tomorrow's stream is going to be a little bit different because we're doing a charity thing. Yeah, so 750 of them are already existing Magic cards, but they're not necessarily cards that already existed on Magic Arena. Yeah, I could definitely do Thursday. That works perfect. I will write that down right now. Got me. So, not only is 800 a lot of wild cards, but that means almost 800 unique cards, right? So it's 3,200 wild cards. I'm understanding that correctly, right? It's 3,200 new cards, or 3,200 wild cards, because you need to... Yes. All right. Oh, some of them will be cards that are already on Arena. Okay, that Magic Arena tweet implies that some of them are cards that are already on Arena. Got it. There are a number of reprints. Okay, cool. So it's not 3,200. Whew. So, honestly, Thopter Gifts, that's the right attitude to have. I hear so many people complain about the volume of Magic products, and like, the number of products really isn't a problem. The problem is the psychology a lot of people have surrounding them, where they feel like they have to care about every Magic product. The key to being happy in the Magic ecosystem today is figuring out which products are relevant to what you actually care about and then ignoring the rest of them. You don't have to collect them all. You don't have to play every format. Figure out which formats you care about and play those and skip the rest. So we're a little light on land, so I think this one's a Sciences. Get some science going on, chat. Yeah, exactly that, Nerdlet. And like, I've often said on stream, Magic's not just one game. It is, a rules engine to play lots of games. And there's lots of ways you can enjoy Magic. So they make products for lots of different people. Alright, I'm gonna take Doomscar here, because it makes it the most inefficient, I think. Means they can't foretell it for later. Thanks for the follow, Matt G. Good morning. Do y'all hear me right now? Or is my audio? You do, okay. I just changed one other audio setting I was thinking of. I didn't think of earlier. Do y'all, the people that were having the slight desync, is the desync still there? I had one other thought. Still there, okay. Yeah, it's weird. I just had another thought on something I could try. It got better. Alright, I'm gonna flip that back and see. Yeah, part of it too is screwy, because once you've seen it, you start thinking about it more. And it gets harder to, Oh, yeah, let's do that. Clapping. Clapping is definitely the best way to check for desync. It's easy. It's easy to see the hands and where the noise should be. Sedge. We're going on an exhibition, shit. Yeah, that's true. You don't even really need to look at my face anyways, so. Just ignore the ugly man in the corner.
Now let's put you on ice.
Oh, so if I do this, we can exile you, and we can kill you.
And stay gone.
Let's fire again sometime.
It's a shame we haven't hit one of our Faceless Havens. They given a timeline for when cards will be spoiled. I don't believe so. Am I just supposed to Blood on the Snow back Kaya here? I think so, right? Like, get rid of this. Seems reasonable.
Maintaining balance requires insight.
Dies to the creature land? Sure, that takes their whole turn though, right? Walter White's got a shady past, chat. He's gotta come to terms with it here.
I have no more quarrel here.
Ghosting feels weird, I know. This wasn't what I signed up for.
That worked out. So they have negate for this, but then we still have like 3 power in play. That's nice. Okay, so we just jammed this because something's got to get negated at some point. Might as well be this now. Divide by 0, sure. Gross. Well, I was feeling very far ahead. We are no longer. Says Ward 3. So you can Vanishing Verse it, no problem. They no longer have negate mana up, so Kaya gets to come down.
Get out and finish the job.
Is that the 4th Lorehold command? 3rd? What's going on, Kraken? Yeah, the game's gonna be changing. It'll be interesting to see what it does in terms of the player base. For sure.
I can't do everything.
Kaya cannot put a counter on the spirit. It's not a legal play. It's odd to see WotC evolving. It's great. Do they just portable hole my 1/1? 9, and they have 5. So they can technically... They could technically attack with this and negate in the same turn. So I think I just do this to force the Doomscar. Alright, chat. This Faceless Haven is going the distance. It's going full speed. It's all alone in this time of need. We're racing and pacing and plotting the course. Scry 1, draw. Return a creature they control. You get a 4/4. Okay. You can Ghost Form token the Faceless Haven while it's a creature. They're debating it if they want to negate this. This could be one of their last resources. This is probably a Doomscar based on the other cards we've seen. We haven't seen saw it coming yet. Be an Epiphany. Maybe. The only foretell card we've seen so far is Doomscar. I think they had an opportunity to Epiphany already. No, guess not. We're divide by zeroing the portable hole. Do I just Vanishing Verse this? I do, right? So it stops them from doing it to this, and then it denies them the ability to learn. We have one Mascot Exhibition left. Okay, and then they have the creature land to kill Kaya. The Storm Giants are like 3-0 against Kaya this game. Thanks for the follow, Fenir and the Want. Appreciate you dropping in today. They have 19 cards left in their deck. They have 17 cards left in their deck. That one's the 4th Warhold command, yeah. Yeah, I almost feel like I'm just supposed to cast Bad Reanimate here, right? Making their hand cost 2 more doesn't really matter. Do I just, like, get Professor and get another Mascot Exhibition here, I think? So, are we ever realistically going to need a 3rd Environmental Sciences? Because the way this game is playing out, I wish I had a 4th of these. So I think instead of 3-3, I'm going to change the split to 4-2. I think we need more mascots, chat. Yeah, and that's gotta be Doomscar number 4 face down.
Art and combat aren't so different.
We are unfortunately dead. Sick game. Hey, congrats, Mythic Tim. Yeah, good game, opponent. How sweet. What's going on, Bob? Good morning. But you finally have a use for all of those mascot exhibitions you've drafted, chat. What's up, bud? Paradux.
What?
Ugh. Oh, chat. Oh, chat, I'm gonna craft a 4th mascot exhibition for you, because I don't draft.
I don't draft? What?
Alright, here you go. Dad needs to run to the bathroom. I need to run to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And then we're gonna play some more. We're gonna play some more Black White. Ooh. Ooh. We're ready to learn, chat. We're ready to learn. I think I block with this one, because I'd like the Eyetwitch, too. To come back with Kaya and learn a couple of times. What's going on, Volper? Thanks for the 28 months. Welcome back. Festering Goblin. There's a name I haven't heard in a long time. It's been a while. Do you have a Maul of the Skyclaves? I think I'm gonna trade Shambling Ghast for the Usher here. And then next turn we'll play this off this treasure. And plus on the Eyetwitch. It's a little brutal. It's a decent draw for later. Probably trade this off and then learn into an environmental sciences. I start building decks. What's my approach to having enough mana symbols? Yeah, mana math articles are good. Good one to take a peekaboo at there. Hey chat, this is a really good card to draw right after my opponent looked at my hand. It actually doesn't matter, Gendy. It's actually irrelevant. Then we get Kaya next turn. This game's probably done. Opponent's deck doesn't really have recovery mechanics in it. Doesn't have catch-up cards like we do. Their deck's really more of a mustard deck than a catch-up deck. Probably goes good with a hot dog. No blocks here, so we can plus Kaya on this Spellbinder.
Here, let me.
You like mustard with sausage better. Listen, we don't kink shame here, Cody. Whatever goes on in your bedroom, so long as you're happy with it, I'm happy with it. Oh, I guess Kaya dies this way. Yeah, I was thinking I wanted the extra token back, but that was bad. I wasn't counting. I think we leave this one back so we can trade with the Spellbinder if we want. Yeah, the fact that I threw the Kaya away there was real bad. Faceless Haven probably means we're fine, but I definitely spewed a little bit of value here I didn't need to. Oh, chat. Sacrifice Festering Goblin. Kill your 3/1. Draw 2 cards. That's the good stuff right there. When I can just confront the past to get my Kaya back now. Sick. Nailed it. This is a 3/4, so I can't attack with these just yet. Ooh. I was saying they didn't have a catch-up card, but that's actually pretty good, huh? It's actually pretty good.
If the job is wrong, I change the terms.
Thanks for the follow, Pixel Soldier. I said this earlier, but it bears repeating. Well, I don't think Pioneer is coming to Arena in the next couple of years. I think it's probably going to be a bit longer than that. If I was a gambling man, gambling for the long term, I would wager Magic Arena will eventually have all of Magic on it. For those of you that aren't Magic boomers and don't know your history, Magic the Gathering Online was originally a standard only application as well, and they slowly added other sets to it. And I would greatly expect Magic Arena to follow a similar plan. I don't think they'll give us an exact timeline, and honestly, they're smart not to. But I would wager we'll eventually see it all. Well, that was easily the best straw on their deck. So are we dead? I think we might be dead, champ. Think we might be dead. Especially with the Paladin class here pumping that up. I think I'm supposed to do this so it forces them to keep extending, so the blood and the snow can eventually come over the top here, maybe pull us through. Hallister, thanks for the 3/4 of a year. Welcome back. This is always the most tilting when they have all 3 Legion Angels in the board, which meant they drew. Do I want a Kaya the Paladin class? I don't think so. Maybe? Yeah, they drew the one of. I guess Paladin class means these trade into these.
Walls, anything looks easy.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. I'm not supposed to attack with the 3-2. Well, I guess keeping it back is better against the Faceless Havens. What's going on, Riker? Thanks for the 2 months. Play who? Thank you for the 32 months. Good morning, good morning. Okay. Okay.
Whatever, I'll bounce back.
So, I think I start here. See what we find. I'm not going to attack with the 3-2 on the ground because the attack signals the sweeper. So I don't really want them to trade here and then have me not get the 3-3 after. And then I'm getting a 3-3, but I think Professor of Symbology for Mascot Exhibition is actually the ideal play here, right? Well, what does the Kaya do? They have a bunch of flying creatures, right? They have this and this. So like the Kaya just like takes a hit, right? It's a very defensive block. I guess they are at 10. I don't think I want to spend the treasure to Skullport this turn. The 1/4 is kind of whatever. And the Skullport can turn the treasures into cards, so... So long, Professor of Symbology. Alright, chat. Quite the exhibition we're going on. I can't believe we outground these Legion Angels, chat. That's kind of impressive. Hey, Eric Darrett, thanks for the 2 years of support. I'm excited for some Historic Horizons too. Yeah, it was sweet. This deck's been really sweet so far. Like, wins and losses have generated just, like, good games of Magic. It's been exceptionally pleasant. Standard 22 continues to impress. Sure. Yeah, Ghost Quarter or Field of Ruin would be a welcome addition to the format, for sure. That is a really... Yeah, so that's kind of an interesting point, Televangelist, is that the direction Historic Horizons is going to push Magic Arena, and the implication of they're going to be continually putting out new content. Ralph, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream today. Ralph, I've mentioned a couple of times today that we're going to be part of a Magic charity stream segment tomorrow. Ralph's the one that put all of that together, so shout out to him for helping organize that. My Magic segment from 1 to 5 o'clock tomorrow will be raising money for No Child Hungry, and myself and my wife will be matching the first $1,000 in donations we take in during my stream tomorrow. You're a great organization that seeks to end child hunger in the United States. Raphael, I said Ralph, it's Raphael. Chat, I am so bad. It's even a real, it's not even a Twitch chat name. I'm so sorry. Oh man, shit. That's what that one's even got its camel case and it's a real name. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible person. Alright, so I only have 5 lands here, so I think we get a Sciences here to queue ourselves up into these. And then hopefully these Vanishing Verses will help us deal with their Dargons that I assume are eventually coming. I guess they could be a non-Dragons deck, but I assume most blue-red decks are Dragons. Confirm Dragons and Time Walks. I did, Zoptic. Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna lead on Vanishing Verse next turn, so that way if they have a counter spell for the first one, like a negate. Oh, Kaya lets me kill this without giving them a treasure. Lovely.
Get out and finish the job.
It's the least you deserve.
Yeah, I don't feel bad when I get made up Twitch names wrong, but Raphael's an actual name. Raphael gets more respect than, you know, Twitch Donk for 2069. Just gonna shove here. I think there's a good chance they have a sweeper. What a rude call out. Big Twitch donk audience this morning, huh? Yeah, I think there's a good chance they're on, like, Shadow's Verdict or something, so I think I like just pressuring the Earth by Creature Land and the things I already have in play. I'm not gonna commit my Mascot Exhibition until they commit theirs. I'm gonna cash this treasure in for a card at end of turn. Yeah, I think they're definitely on a sweeper. Wonder how long they're gonna chill for. Peekaboo. I see you. Alright, was my sweeper read correct? Show me your secrets. They're only at 7. This Faceless Haven is quickly going to be lethal as well. That's unfortunate. Well, the grind continues. We have to go ahead and ditch both of these to draw a couple of cards. What's going on, dude?
Where are the Joy-Cons to switch?
Where are the Joy-Cons to switch? There's a pair of Joy-Cons on the charger down here. Because your dad is a responsible gamer who charges things when he's done with them.
I'm taking your Switch.
You may take the Switch. I'm playing the PlayStation today. You just take the Mascot Exhibition, right? Just make that cost 9 down the line.
Wait,
Had to put one of the Switch docks back in my office so we can stream some Unite. Yeah, one of my parental responsibilities at the end of the day, chat, is walking around the house and plugging in all of the various Android devices, switches, and controllers to make sure they have battery for the following day. There's a lot of them. I think Pokemon Unite might be the thing that finally makes us get a third Switch. Christy and I have both been playing, and like the kids be like, "Can we play Minecraft?" We're like, "No, you gotta wait a while." Daddy is chomping on fools. You gotta wait. Yeah, exactly. See, you get it. So I just like fire up Faceless Haven and beep on in, right? Aren't any creature lands hiding in here, right? Nope. Wow, what a sick beat. Sick beats by Dr. Dragon Deck. Yeah, this matchup felt really atrocious. They just like big fished us hard. Their counter spells and time walks. It's just like, I wonder if decks like what we're playing will be able to be competitive in a world where the opponent's archetype exists. It's tough. At the very least, I feel like you're probably punting that matchup. The fact that your discard spells don't tag their foretell cards means even in post-board games you wouldn't be very good. Play the untapped land here. I've got plenty of lands, so I might want to Vanishing Verse their 2-drop here. If they have one. Nah, that one can stay. Hey, show me what you're working with. What's going on, Mr. Sinan? Thanks for the third of the year. Welcome back. Opponent playing like a mono white version of the deck that we're rocking. Doom Scars and Angel of Destiny. Something sweet going on. So for reference, Elite Spellbinder says they may play that card. So if you take this, they can still play it as a land without paying any extra mana. So don't take bolt lands with Spellbinder. You'll be big sad. Big Sag, chat. Big Sag. Alright, I would like to draw a spell or two. That would be nice. One downside to the fact that the deck that we're playing is playing Blood on the Snow is that our deck does not get to play, what's the word I'm searching for? Our deck does not get to play as many creature lands, utility lands as we otherwise might be able to. Well, to go. Thanks for the 11 months. Welcome back. It's a lot of 2-1s, opponent. It's a good thing. It's a good thing I brought my Festering Goblin, chat? Old Shambling Ghast is never... Old Shambling Ghast here has never met a 2-1 that he didn't like. Opponent notably missing the second black for this at the moment. Honestly, we've got enough mana that we're just sacking this treasure to draw a card here, right? I would be very surprised if Pokemon Unite doesn't release at least 2 to 3 Pokemon a month. Feel like at a minimum I expect that money. That many. Nice. And Eyetwitch here lets us go fetch a Mascot Exhibition for next turn. You hope they address the pay-to-win aspect of that game. Do you expect them to address the pay-to-win aspect of Magic the Gathering as well? Because you seem to like Magic the Gathering. So, something that the article didn't mention, or if it did, I skimmed over it, Wargy, is that some of those 786 are... some of the 786 cards are reprints to Arena. They're not all new to Arena cards. Is worth noting. So they could be getting the 3-drop that says when a cleric dies. That says when a cleric dies, they get to draw a card. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill this. And for reference, the thing people are complaining about being paid to win in the Pokemon game is there are in-game items that your Pokemon hold that you have to upgrade. So you either have to grind in-game currency or buy in-game currency to get the upgrades for it. It's no more pay to win than Magic is. It's pay to compete. If you want to be competitive, you need to have the proper items to be competitive. But pay to win is a very silly notion. I'm gonna go ahead and Vanishing Verse this. So this is a Doom Scar we saw earlier. So I'm gonna verse that and then just pressure here. And I'm gonna hold up Dispute / Skullport Merch. I don't really want to push in into their sweeper. What are some MH cards you don't want to see in Jumpstart? Oh, that's a good question. That might actually be a good top 5 video. Huh? I mean, my items technically aren't maxed HR Beck. It's approximately $35 per item to take them to the maximum level. Or as I like to refer to it as 1/7 of a Magic Arena deck. Yeah, Wargy, if you didn't see my reaction, there's a reaction video where we went over those initial batch of spoilers. Huh? This is tough. When this or other cleric you draw. So even if I sweep the board now, I guess I just Kaya and downtick on here, huh? Is the play?
Time to focus. I got a job to do.
And then we'll drop this as a blocker to keep Kaya alive. I have another Doomscar in hand. I'll take their exhibition. Yes, it will not be all Modern Horizons cards. There'll be some Modern Horizons cards, but that won't be the entire set. So let's Shambling Ghast. Put a Ghost Form counter on it. Sacrifice this. Get a treasure, draw a card. Man, chat. The grind here is real. Maybe I need to get ready to Mascot Exhibition just to force a little bit of action. Because that making them sweep isn't all upside for them. Oh shit. Yikes. Alright, let's sack this and see what we draw. Actually, let's sack this and see what we draw. Blood on the snow now. Do 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 do.
I quit.
No, they couldn't win the game, so I can block. This only gains life when they deal combat damage to a player. Yeah, we get to sweep them when we're in a fun spot.
Job done right. Higher.
I'm glad we finally got to play a sweet Kaya deck. She seems great. Kokobe, thank you for the 20 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Opponent's black-white deck is pretty sweet too. Kind of awesome to see that, like, we're both playing black-white decks. Our decks are very different. There's like 2 or 3 very different black-white decks in this format, which is awesome. Is it crazy to just like Blood on the Snow again? Yeah, it's probably silly.
When I say go,
Just get rid of you. We'll do this. We'll attack. They'll sweep. We'll sacrifice 2 of these to draw 2 cards. This will come back to our hand. Next turn, we Symbology into another Mascot Exhibition. Yeah, Kaya ult has some appeal, but like, Kaya just goes down, down, play second Kaya. So this is another Doomscar.
death.
I even care about that. I don't think I do. Yeah, we're kind of grinding the opponent up here.
Here, let me.
If I try the new jumpstart on stream, no, probably not. I assume it's going to be adding enough exciting cards to Historic that I'm going to have plenty of things to focus on just Historic. There'll be plenty of other great content creators that enjoy Limited that will try Jumpstart, I assume, but my focus here is, generally speaking, always going to be Constructed for my Magic portions. And speaking of other great creators, I'll be doing a charity thing tomorrow with lots of other great creators. You can find the full schedule up on my Twitter account. I'll be sure to check that out. I'll be doing some Magic Arena for that tomorrow afternoon. You know, I was probably supposed to just Faceless Haven here. We only do Limited when there's Kolga involved. Yeah, exactly. You understand. I figured out the line. This is better. So I do this, and then I do this. And she gets Confront the Past, and Confront the Past gets... God, this deck is gas. And we put the counter back on the Professor.
It'll be fine. Trust me.
You see us grinding our opponent up into a fine pulp here? Yeah, I think you definitely want 4 exhibitions in the Learn package. You go through them in these long games. I think this deck could port to best of 3. I think this is one of the decks we've played that would be harder pressed to port to best of 3. Because it really uses the entirety of the Learn package. A lot of the decks that have Learn cards in them really only need like 1 to 3 Learn cards in the board to get leverage out of them. But this deck is using up its board slots. We've had multiple games now where we've gone through, you know, 3 to 4 exhibitions, plus the Confront the Past, plus fished up a land. Like, this deck's big on higher education, chat. Learning is a never-ending process. it's hard to tell if this is Salt or like they're playing on mobile and got disconnected or what. Any rate, this deck seems pretty gassed. The fact that like this lets you sacrifice your things on demand feels pretty good with all of our black 1-drops. Getting to sack the Professor when Kaya counters are on her felt really good. The incidental ramp from the treasures letting us get to these things ahead of curve felt fantastic. This is definitely one I'd recommend, I think, if you like the way it looks. Alright, any rate, this is going to be our last game with this one, because I want to play a little bit of Historic today as well. Let's get things flipped over to that.